What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering with a Bonus video today. As it appears, Donald Trump has uploaded a clip of the Joe Rogan show, and SJWs are losing their mind. Now, Joe Rogan, I would say, is probably a libertarian. I feel like he goes all over the place on the political spectrum, which is something I admire. You shouldn't, make yourself a staunch supporter of one party or the other and be this immovable object. And also, his listeners are now losing their mind as this clip comes out, and most people want confirmation bias. I would ask my viewers to try and be aware of that from the content they consume. I've never been overly political on this channel, at least in my opinion. I don't care who you vote for. I won't tell you who to vote for, and I hope that you do the same. I'm never going to make one of those cringeworthy Casey Neistat videos where I announce who I'm voting for and I shame my viewers into voting the same way. And I think any content creator that does that is cringe. And for the most part, viewers should be protected from this. And you should also be protected on the internet, which brings me to this video sponsor. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. It's a leading VPN provider with over 30 million downloads worldwide. If you didn't know, the term VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. With private internet access, all of your internet traffic goes through a secure VPN tunnel, your IP address is hidden, and your data is encrypted. Private internet access is available on all platforms, including Windows, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and many others. You can use one subscription to protect up to 10 devices at the same time, so that's your cell phones, your computer, your laptop. If you use the link provided below, only for my community, you can get complete digital privacy for less than $3 a month and 2 extra months free. Reviewers love private internet access, and it got PC Magazine's Editor Choice Award for the past 5 years. Look, you don't want to be browsing the internet these days without a VPN, and this private internet access is an excellent option to protect yourself from people prying into your data and give you the anonymity you deserve. Follow the link in the description below and give Private Internet Access VPN a try. Look, everybody who browses the internet should strongly consider using a VPN. This one offers you, my viewers, a special discount, and it goes to support the channel. So if you don't have one, maybe check out Private Internet Access, link in the pinned comment down below. Now, Donald Trump uploaded a clip, I knew he would, of Joe Rogan talking about Joe Biden, and it's not getting accepted well by mentally frail SJWs on Twitter. Now, it's starting to get covered by some of the initial sites, but it will be covered by the mainstream media probably by the time I upload this video. Trump tweets out a video of Joe Rogan comparing Joe Biden to a dying flashlight. Now, my opinion is Joe Rogan might actually DMCA this. I'm not sure, because Joe Rogan was just talking about Joe Biden. He wasn't shooting a promotional video for Donald Trump. President Trump took another shot at Joe Biden on Tuesday, sharing a video of Joe Rogan mocking the Democratic opponent. Rogan recently said there's a large group of people that are very uncomfortable with a man that seems mentally compromised winning the election and doing so by hiding, and said earlier this year he'd rather vote for the president than Biden. Now, Joe Rogan does not get a pass here. I made a video critical of him just a week ago over not having certain episodes of Alex Jones and other people ported over to Spotify. Now, some of you have told me that this was like a special top 100 thing and Rogan was going to import them, but I don't know exactly if that's true, because Sargon of Akkad was probably not a #1 episode in Joe Rogan's history. When I asked you, remember when everyone said it was just a glitch why Alex Jones episodes were not on Spotify for Joe Rogan? Has this been fixed? No. Alex Jones says Rogan has a deal where his favorite 100 episodes were going to stay on YouTube for a limited time. Then Spotify deal starts to kick in so they get more attention. Well, maybe. So Sargon of Akkad was his favorite. Alex Jones came out and said that it wasn't being censored. So I'm pretty sure it's a technical issue. Something to do with Joe wanting to work his top 100 episodes on YouTube and Spotify, and then have rework the files for whatever reason. Maybe. We'll know in January. Until then, I'll give Joe Rogan the benefit of the doubt. He goes on, Trump himself, of course, has taken a number of shots at Biden's mental illness and fitness, and tweeted out the clip of Rogan saying this in discussion the other day. Now, look, I will say this again. I don't care who you vote for. I just care that you enjoy my videos, you leave a like, you leave a subscribe or a comment. And if you're one of the 35-40% of viewers that aren't currently subscribed, there's a red subscribe button right down the right below the video. I hope you'll click it now. I cover sports, I cover video games, I cover entertainment, pop culture, basically everything outside of hard politics, which I cover on my Midwestly channel. I hope today I will have earned your subscription. Any content creator that is angry about who their viewers vote for is an idiot. I want as many people to listen to my content as possible and to feel welcome and safe in my comment sections. But here's the clip I'll show you that Trump tweeted out. And of course, this started off this firestorm just a few minutes ago.
Biden to me is like having a flashlight with a dying battery and going for a long hike in the woods. It is not going to work out. It's not going to make it. Biden.
Not a great clip. I mean, it's pretty savage. And you see Joe Biden, Donald Trump, no context, just puts a clip out. And people are angry. And of course, look, I don't think this is necessarily Joe Rogan endorsing Trump. Some people might see it that way. But look how people are replying. Calling Joe Rogan, "You are the definition of white male privilege, Joe Rogan. You're no better than the R word, uneducated tube steaks who support this guy. Hey, Joe Rogan, you must be so proud. Donald Trump is posting your comment on Biden. I liked you better when you were best friends with the conspiracy nut job." I mean, Joe Rogan just lost a fan. Well, you're wearing a Biden hat. Imagine being this sensitive. I mean, imagine if some podcaster who just like smokes herb and talks about DMT and whatever else. He just had Mike Tyson on there talking about getting a boner when he's fighting. If you're that worried about who Joe Rogan thinks you should vote for, maybe just reevaluate. Instead of listening to like the 3-hour podcast, maybe go down to the clips and then like research who you actually want to vote for. You don't have to be this confirmation bias is how you end up with echo chambers and how you end up with these hug boxes of people. Look, I'm going to go to Darts League tonight, and there are like hardcore Bernie fans that play in the league. There are hardcore Trumpers who wear their mega hats at the bar. And you know what everyone talks about at the bar? Darts and the local sports team. I think we need to go back to that. Let people vote. Remember the Chappelle skit where he's like, hey, I'm talking about banging my wife here. You want to talk about something personal like politics? I miss those days. And you see, I can't even stomach Joe Rogan no more. Starting a lot more to sound like Tucker Carlson. Just because you don't like Joe Rogan doesn't automatically make you a hardcore Republican. And thinking that way is the same way that my detractors will always call me some like, oh, he's a right wing, blah, 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 just because I make fun of some of the more hilarious far left-wing crazies. Believe me, if far-right religious zealots were getting the platforms and they had the power in Silicon Valley, I would be roasting them too. I assure you, beyond all reasonable doubt, that there are crazy right-wingers out there too that deserve to be made fun of just as much as crazy left-wingers. But people are just, oh, Joe Rogan is an piece of junk like you, Donnie. People just so triggered. He just said he didn't like Joe Rogan or Joe Biden. I wonder how many times I screwed that up in this video. All he said, he doesn't like Joe Biden. It's okay. Life will go on. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.